Hi, welcome to Crystal's Diamond Painting. I'm Crystal. It's great to see you guys today. If you're new and just stumbling across my channel, welcome. I hope that you will please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And for all of you that are coming back, thank you for coming back, and please hit the thumbs up. That would be awesome. Okay, so I want to get right into the giveaway. And we are doing this phone holder here that is purple. It's from Wilson's 3D Design. Do have a discount code for Wilson's 3D Designs, thanks 30. Give you 30% off your purchases, but these are free for the person that wins. And then we also have the chocolate pegboard tray. Has this really lovely little plug in it, nice and tight, not too tight, but nice and tight. Anyways, it's a pegboard one, very cool. It's nice and compact. I'm sure it'll make somebody very happy. So anyways, look for the keyword that I'm doing today for that one, and just know that each video for this giveaway has a different keyword, and every time that you enter a keyword from each video, you enter another chance to win. So we will have up to 14 chances for that to happen, and then we'll wait a week and we will announce the winner. So anyways, there's that. Look for the keyword coming up in the video. So today I want to do a whip and chat, and just know that my son Zeth is doing virtual schooling right now, so you may hear him talking or his teacher talking in the background a little bit here or there. And if he ever does need me to stop and help him, I'll just need to put you on a brief hold and go help him and then come back and get back to it. So bear with me, we will get this done and we will have some relaxing time in. So let's get to the table, shall we? Hold on. All right, peeps, I wanted to do a quick check-in and show you all that I had completed. I didn't video record these 4 sections here and these 2 sections here. I just had so much going on, I just simply did them, and I don't know if that's how I'm going to continue doing the project, if I'm going to do some here or there, or if I'm just going to try to do it all on camera. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, give me a second. I'm going to readjust the camera to get you in on a section, and then we will get started. Hold on. So basically, I am doing the ABs first because I have old wax in my pens from the other day. I didn't get around to painting yesterday. So disappointed. But you know that it happens. Some days just don't allow for it. So you just move on. But oh well. Anyways, figured I would knock these ABs out of the way while I had some used wax in my pens that would allow for better placement of ABs. If you watched my first Drills and Chills 2021 DP Festival of Witches, the first whip and chat that I did, I did a speed up time progression of it, but when I started off, I first started using a wax pencil because I had read somewhere that was a good way to go, and I wanted to give it a try. I gave it a fair, honest try, and it's okay. It's just okay. It's definitely better than doing it with brand new wax, I'll give you that. But at the same time, I much prefer my multi-placers and the accuracy that I get with traditional pens versus the wax pencils. It's really hard to get a good straight grab on the bead, on the drill, and to place it straight is difficult. so I don't prefer it. It took a lot more time doing single placing and then straightening than than I wanted to. So yeah, not doing that again. At least not unless I need to. So for right now, I'm gonna stick to waiting to need to use my doing my ABs when I'm running low on stick for my wax. So yeah, that's my plan. So, but anyways, how are you guys doing? What are you up to? I know that I am so busy with family and kids and work that I am having a hard time finding the time to do my diamond painting and my YouTube, and it truly is what makes me happy. My family do too, don't get me wrong. They do too. But I really enjoy getting some time to diamond paint. And even this wax is almost not even wanting to pick up these ABs. It's almost just used too much. So I'm gonna attempt to finish up what I can with this wax. It's not being my friend though. Hey peeps, so I'm just cutting in to let you know our daily keyword today is witch. So just so you know, it's witch. All right, drop that in a sentence to me so you can be entered for a chance to win. All right, bye. Keep watching. Something else I've noticed for myself is that I'm a hard presser. So sometimes that makes it a little difficult to get the wax to pick up the diamond because I'm shoving it all over the place. At least that's my basic understanding of what's going on, because I think that people that place softer, I think that their wax lasts longer. I truly do. So trying just to press a little softer, and it is helping. It's allowing it to pick it up. When I get to pressing a little hard, it doesn't want to pick it up. So I've got to work on a softer hand, which is so much easier said than done for me, because I am a hard placer. But okay, so have you guys heard about this young girl named Gabby that went missing in the beginning of September, or end of August, beginning of September? Basically, her boyfriend came home and without her, and the FBI just found a body today that says fits the description. They're not 100% sure, but they're pretty sure. So I actually, I cried. I did. I cried. It was really hard for me to read and to deal with because, and I'm not going to cry now. I'm not going to let myself cry. Because she's exactly the same age as my son Daryl. They're both 22. And honestly, the way it's looking, and I'm not saying he's guilty because everyone is innocent until proven guilty in the United States of America, but the way it's looking is it looks like he did something to her. And that really struck a chord with me because is somebody that she trusted and she loved and she thought loved her and she was safe with. And of course he's innocent until proven guilty, and I don't know any facts of the case whatsoever. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. I presume to know nothing. But it's really saddening to me. Really saddening. I don't know. I think that there's so much going on right now in the world that I personally am a little afraid sometimes of the stuff that's going on. But that maybe has something to do too with the fact that I deal with anxiety a lot. And I know that's one of the reasons why I diamond paint as much as I do, or as much as I can anyways, is because diamond painting really helps me combat my anxiety that I have. Helps me to kind of get it under wraps and get it in control. And I do obsessively worry about things a lot. I'm a crier. I'm the kind of person that reads news articles or watches little videos, and I cry for good reasons, for bad reasons, for all reasons. I cry for good events, I cry for bad events, I cry for events that make me just feel something inside. And I feel a lot, very deeply most of the time, about the plight of others. So yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for my husband sometimes because poor guy, he's got no choice but to just deal with my tears. Just to suck it up and deal with them, because I am a crybaby. Yeah, I don't know why. Just emotional. I don't know if it's combination of deep empathy that I have for people in their situation, or if it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I know it's embarrassing sometimes, especially watching movies around other people. It's not so bad when I'm reading news articles or watching little shows or clips by myself. But when I'm around other people and they happen to see me basically losing my stuff, losing my shit, so to speak, excuse my language, but seriously, sometimes I lose my shit. Seriously, that's embarrassing. But what can you do? Not much. You just try to suck it up, hope you don't snot everywhere, and try to pretend like it didn't happen. At least that's what I do. Okay, so there's this really cool drill in here that, so these are black ABs, 310 ABs that I'm putting on right now. And there's one really cool one in here. Let me see if I can show it to you. Do you see it right there? It's the one next to it's got some weird finish to it too. So you want to watch your drills, because not every drill is going to be perfect or the right one. So with that being said, I'll pull those ones out. But diamond painting drills is where I got my drills, and there is very few drills that are in the wrong bag, which is what happened with that one drill that was like a creamy white. It just happened to be in the wrong bag. It's the wrong color. And then we're gonna be shiny together. I am just as awesome, and we're gonna hang out together. Hitching a ride. But anyways, yeah, there's a few trash ones, but just the one actually. I shouldn't say a few, because I found just one so far, which is pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. I've been working with their AB drills for a little while now, so finding one trash drill in probably the 15 bags that I've opened and used some out of, I would say that's pretty good odds. Pretty good odds indeed. Now, this particular painting, Cassia by Nikki Burnett, through Diamond Art Club, only has 2 ABs, which I say only because I want more. But I decided to bling it up with 10 ABs, so hopefully it'll come out looking gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So far I'm loving her. I'm not getting as much done as quickly as I had hoped, but that's okay, because it's not about how quickly you get it done, it's about the process and whether you enjoy it or not. And it may be a little slower going right now because of the extra ABs and my schedule and such, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay, so this one is super dried up. I'm gonna grab a little bit of used wax. Excuse me. A little bit of used wax from previous drilling sessions and see if that is a good way to do it. So far it looks good. It's a little stickier than my completely used wax that I had already in it, so hopefully it's sticky enough to do what it needs to do, but not too sticky to take off the finish or leave a bunch of wax constantly all over it. So yeah, that's another suggestion I have for you guys. Keep your used wax once you take it out of your placers, and keep it in a little container, in a little bowl. And basically, when you're doing your ABs, when your wax is in it, it's too dry to pick up anymore, you just scrape off the top layer and then refill in the layer with your used old wax. And that'll be new enough to grab for a while, but not too new as to pull out of your placer and stick to your ABs, or to grab all the finish off of your ABs. So yeah, I found that works pretty well for me, so I thought I would pass along that little tip, and maybe it'll work for you guys too. Alright, looks like we're getting close with this color anyways. So I got a passenger the other day. If you don't know this from my other videos, or if you haven't watched my other videos, which is fine too, I am an Uber driver. And so I get this call to pick up a passenger, and it is on the outskirts of town, going to the airport for a drop-off. And it is 3:50 in the morning, and I arrived there at, I don't know, close to 4, not quite 4. The scheduled pickup is for 4 a.m. and 4 a.m. to 4:10 a.m. and I wait, and I wait, and I wait some more, because they have allotted time to get out there, you know, and it's scheduled, so they might need just a little bit more time to get their stuff done. But I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and finally I'm like, I'm not waiting anymore, and I went ahead and I canceled the ride, you know, because of a no-show, and I immediately got pinged for a new ride. Which is not surprising, because I'm very busy when I'm out driving, and excuse me. And I took the next person to the airport, because that's where they were going to. I had driven into town and picked them up and was driving them to the airport. And as I'm nearing the airport, my phone goes off that I have a passenger added to my list. And I drop him off, and then I noticed the address is the same address as the one I had just come from before and had canceled because the lady did not show up. And I thought, oh boy, okay. So this is gonna be fun, because people are usually fairly pissy when you cancel on them, and they wanted the ride anyways. But you never know, like, that's the thing, when you're sitting out there, you never know who's actually just slept in and is not going to show up at all. You don't know who's simply decided not to go, or put down the wrong address and you're waiting at the wrong place. There's so many different scenarios, and so, you know, it's not my problem or my fault that she didn't show up to the stop in that allotted time, because your app has a GPS, and it knows where you're at, it knows how long you're there, and it only allows you to cancel and receive compensation for it if you've waited a certain period of time at your set location. So with that being said, I did receive my fee. And well, when I went to go pick her back up, she was cranky. She was insistent that she was going to be late now because of Uber's fault. She insisted that no one was there to pick her up, and that basically we stood her up and then charged her for it. And I didn't want to argue with her, and I didn't want to put myself in a situation that was awkward. So I simply had said, I'm sorry, I don't know who it was, because I didn't feel like admitting it was me. I don't feel like it was really her business, because I'm not going to justify myself to her and put myself in a sticky situation just because she wants to be cranky about it. No thank you. So, but anyways, I informed her basically that with Uber, the GPS situation and them being able to tell. And she was very insistent on the fact that nobody had showed up to pick her up. And I honestly did not know what to say to that because, you know, she's all lying to me. She's like, oh, I went outside and I checked and there was nobody there. And it's like, lady, I stood outside your house for 15, 20 minutes. There was no lights on. There was no movement. Nobody opened the door. I was not even sitting in my car. I was standing outside of it getting fresh air, waiting for you. I didn't tell her that. I wanted to. I did not. Honestly, it's just not even worth the fight when someone thinks they're right or they've made up their mind that they're right. Especially a customer, it's just not even worth it. Because, you know, if they want to be mad about it, they can call Uber and dispute it with them, and then Uber can explain how they have it on GPS and all that good jazz and go from there because, yeah, it's not my job to make sure people show up when they're supposed to show up. My job to take them safely and securely from point A to point B. And I do my job well. And I take my job seriously. Because honestly, I know that people put their lives in my hands when they get in my vehicle. And excuse me, people, I am cleaning out all my wax tips to put in new wax. And considering I have 10 of them, 10 multi-placers to go through, it takes just a minute to do. So I'm probably going to just pause it here and come back in a second. Okay, peeps, I wanted to real quick jump in and say, hey, do you remember me showing you this? Okay, do you remember me showing you this little trinket box from Happy Hippo Finds? Remember how I'd put little trash in it, and I'd mentioned that I thought about maybe putting wax in it? So you can see from the bottom, there's wax inside of there. What I did was I took a piece of plastic from the top of my canvas and I cut it in a circle and I put washi tape on it to help define where it is. That's plastic too. The washi tape doesn't cover the whole thing. But anyways, I figured I would show that to you because all I do is take the tweezers and pull out the plastic when it's time to use it. And then I have these great big 12 placers that fit perfectly inside of it. And I just press down. Oh, it didn't pick up. Or did it? I can't tell. No, it did not. Maybe if I smooth it around a little bit. Oh yeah, now it's picking up. Okay. Maybe it's because I pressed it down so hard on the bottom of the container when I was putting it in. Run my finger along there. Pull out the extra wax so it's not overflowing. Alright, see how that worked though? See how much space that took up? It's perfect. So I'll fit all my placers in there, and I will get all the wax into the end. Nice and nifty. So yeah. Alright, give me a second and I'll be back. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up all my placers and get them all going. So bear with me. Alright, so I wanted to show this to you real quick. I just did all my placers and that's what's left. So as you can see, it worked out really well. So I'm happy about that. Just gonna put this plastic back on the top. Keep it nice and safe. Put the lid on it and set it to the side. Anyways, wanted to show that to you. It was an idea that I had about the other day, and I thought, well, I'd just give it a try and see what it panned out to be like, and it worked out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So, but moving on, let's see. Let's go ahead and get some of this done. I know I'm ready to. So it took just a little bit longer than expected. It always seems like it does. I had to help my son with some assignment real quick, and it takes just a little bit to do all the placers because there's a lot of them. But I like it. I like having a lot of placers. I wouldn't change it, so. Yeah, no, I've been reading up on some people's comments on like Diamond Art Club, VIP group, people posting stuff about their works in progress, or questions they have, or comments they have about the diamond painting stuff, processes and such. And I ran across a comment that, well, it struck me as odd because it hadn't occurred to me that it's possible that other people could possibly not like the steel tips that I use, which makes sense. I mean, I can see that not everything is going to be liked by everyone. It just, for some reason, hadn't occurred to me that there might be actually some people that don't prefer them. I don't know why. But they are my preference, and I absolutely love them. And I like being able to switch between different sizes pretty rapidly and keep going without having to I don't know, for lack of better words, mess around with my drills a whole heck of a lot to get the right amount on there. Sometimes I'll find myself using a placer that I'm using to go over the top of where placers, like this one, if I go like this, I go, oh, okay, well, it needs to be two bigger. And I can throw it away, set it away, and just grab the one 2 sizes up and know that it's gonna work. So I don't have to sit there and count them and, you know, check it out completely every single time. By count, I can just use the placer to find it. I don't know if that made any sense. Probably didn't. Didn't sound like it. Didn't make much sense to me. Oh well. Bear with me. I don't make much sense sometimes. I try, but it happens. So My house is a friggin' madhouse most of the time, especially on the weekends. I wouldn't say most of the time, because most of the time it's either quiet and Zeth's doing his schoolwork, or I'm doing diamond painting while he's doing it, or he's playing video games and hanging out while I'm doing diamond painting or housework or sleeping. And then I'm working a lot, so it's not like there's a whole lot of time for me to do recording for long whip-in chats most of the time. A lot of times too, Zeth will want to play the VR as soon as he's done with schooling, and I try not to stand in the way of that, mostly because it's good exercise. It really is. And you take it where you can get it sometimes with kids, and if they're willing to do it without you having to nag, so to speak, then yay! And that's awesome. Then it's like more power to you. Alright, this one has so few in it that has to be done. I think I'm just gonna individually grab them out, throw them on the canvas. Out using a multi-placer. Yeah, that one had just a few. I'm gonna take a moment, so bear with me. All right, peeps, sorry about that. I was switching up my trays, putting away some colors and getting out some other ones for this next little round. So, yeah. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Have you guys gone many places for family outings or for vacations or just getaways? Yeah, anyways, we've gone a few places. When my older two boys were really young, took them on a trip to Florida and the Bahamas on a really, I hate to say it, but a really cheap getaway. Couldn't afford it otherwise because I'm a little tight on fundage usually. We don't do a whole heck of a lot except for about once a year, once every couple years. You know, we just, for the most part, stay home and pinch pennies and don't do a whole heck of a lot. Most of my fundage has gone towards diamond painting lately. Yeah, it's kind of a big expense, but I love it, so I do it. But anyways, that was pretty cool. So Zeth wasn't even born yet, and Daryl and Nick were, how old were they? I'm trying to think how old they were. They would have been like 9 and 7. And We drove a good 1,400 miles one way to get there and to participate. It was fun. We got a call. Well, we were talking about going on vacation, and this was before my husband now. So when I say we, I mean my ex and I. And I hate to say we and I mean him, but he was the we at the moment. But anyways, he and I had got a phone call from a timeshare company that was offering if you come and see our spiel, we will give you accommodations at this hotel for this many days for this price. And you can go on a cruise for this price. And it was super cheap. I don't regret doing it. However, it's not exactly like it's something that I would necessarily go for again. Definitely a once in a lifetime experience, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I did get sick, but I did enjoy it. And by getting sick, I mean I got pneumonia while on the trip. And when we got back, I was almost hospitalized. So that part of it sucked. The whole drive home sucked. I was, for the most part, sick and passed out on the drive home. I don't know why I got so sick. I did. Maybe it was the weather change. I don't know. But that was fun. And then like a year later we took the kids to Las Vegas and the Grand Canyon. And that was fun. Grand Canyon made me nervous to all get up though. That high up, that close to the ledges, and my babies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was nervous. So nervous. I was at the point of paranoia. So, okay, I gotta switch out my colors again, so I'll be right back. Okay, peeps, so long story short, I recorded some stuff for you guys, and it's not bad. It's a video. Just want to make clear that I was upset about something, and I don't like the way I was talking or what I was saying. So I decided to scrap that part. So there's a little bit of diamond painting that you missed. I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. And the only thing I'm really going to say about it is when it's resolved, I will talk about it more. And it has something to do with work. Things that get you upset, like work. Anyways, how's your work doing? Hopefully it's doing good, because that would be nice if work would just be good. I think we're gonna finish up this color and wrap up this video because it's getting a little long, and pretty soon Zeth is going to be needing my help with his schoolwork. I believe, okay, so yesterday is when I was shooting the first part of this video, because that's when the opportunity presented itself with time. And I didn't have enough time to finish it. So I went to work, did my thing, and came home and trying to get a little bit done before Zeth starts class and needs my help possibly. If he does and I'm still working, then I can just pause it and come back. I've done it before, I can do it again. But I don't know. Maybe I should just keep going anyways. I'm not sure. Diamond painting really is therapeutic. And even though you guys don't get to see some of the stuff I did earlier, it was therapeutic to sit here and vent to you guys, even though you're not hearing it. It was therapeutic to vent and to diamond paint, and then I was able to pretty much let it go. So that is a good thing. It's a good thing indeed. But we were talking about vacations yesterday, which was just a minute ago for you guys. But a few other places that I've been to took my husband Ken and his 3 boys, Christopher, Thomas, and Kenny, and then Nicholas and Zeth. And Nicholas and Daryl's brother Cameron went with us on this trip because Daryl couldn't go, he was busy with school. We went to the Redwoods and we spent a week camping in the Redwoods. That was actually really fun. Enjoyed it a lot. Couldn't recommend it enough. One of my favorite trips of all time was going to the Redwoods. Absolutely stunning scenery, amazing climate, just amazing trees, beautiful. Like, super amazing. It's one of those places that really should be on a bucket list. It really should. It's one of those places that are just magical and timeless. They're beyond amazing. Amazing to leave some of it right. Yeah. Then we took Ken and I took his 3 boys, Christopher, Thomas, and Kenny, and then my 3 boys, Daryl, Nicholas, and Zed, to Las Vegas for a little mini vacay. That was a lot of fun. And then we went to, the other place we went to was the Olympic National Forest. That was really cool. Went to Bremerton on the ferry from Seattle. Seattle was pretty interesting, I must say. People there are interesting. Where are some places you guys have been to? Leave me some comments. Let me know. So something cool that did happen last night. On one of my trips, I did get a $25 tip, which was pretty nice. I always like it when I get nice big tips. Doesn't happen often, but it's nice when it does. Especially on a slower night. Makes all the difference in the world getting tipped. It doesn't even have to be a big tip. Like, that's something I wish people would understand. Like, just any tip is nice. I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion on it, though. And I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody they're wrong with their opinion. I just know why I have mine and what it is. So, yeah. To each their own. Zest should be walking through any minute. There he goes. To get to his computer, because it is time for him to be starting it up, to be preparing to get on. I could have sworn one of those was a 5. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. I think mostly I can think of a ton of things to say and to conversate about with you guys when I'm not doing my diamond painting and in the thick of it. Once I start sitting down and I'm here and I'm ready to do the diamond painting and talk to you guys, I kind of feel like I go blank. I don't know if it's stage fright or pressure or what it is, but it's quite annoying, actually. And I wish it would stop, because I have so many amazing things I want to talk to you guys about, but I sit here and then I blank out on them, and it's really annoying. Does this happen to any of you guys? I bet it doesn't, but it's just me. It is just me. But, my sister called, and she is 5 months pregnant, and she is dealing with some cardiac, how do you say it? Cardiac, some heart stuff. Cardiac? I don't know how to say it. Her heart is just not wanting to do what it's supposed to do, as well as it's supposed to do it. So they're doing tests and all that stuff, and she's supposed to be taking it easy, and it's making it hard for her to breathe. So she's using an inhaler a lot, but she's got a few kids. She's got a few kids, and they keep her quite busy, and I just wish I lived closer to her so I could help her out and give her the support that she deserves and needs. I wish I could do that for her. That, and I miss her like crazy. So it was kind of nice to see her today on the phone. It's kind of bittersweet when it's on the phone. You get to see them, so it's nice, but it's not the same as in person. But it's better than nothing. So, I don't know. I just don't know. It's difficult. We have 1,300, 1,600 miles between us, something like that. It's a ways. It's a ways. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. She is content where she lives, and I am content where I live. It's part of growing up, I guess. You just don't always get to be next to your siblings. Or your parents, for that matter. Sometimes you do. Some people have that, and that's awesome. I congratulate you if you do. I just don't happen to have that with my sister. We are very far apart. So when we can Facebook Messenger each other, I look forward to it. So if you hear people talking, that's my son getting on to his computer for his classes. So I do apologize for that, but it happens. It's part of life. It's what we have to do. My goodness. Okay. So something I've been thinking about doing is I thought about getting glow sticks for my car to sell to people when they're going to the bars and stuff like that. But I'm just not sure, because then I gotta carry money, and I don't know, I don't like the idea of carrying money. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I got this really cool little LED light thing that shoots little lasers onto the ceiling of my car. That should be coming in today or tomorrow. Got a really cool thing, that charger that hooks up to the back of my seat. It has on retractable cords, all 3 kinds of charging types that are available. That way, if I have passengers get in, they need to charge their phone, they can charge it. Yeah, I just sunk a little bit of fundage into stepping up my game a little bit for passengers, and hopefully increasing tip revenue. Yeah, just trying to increase profit, make it worthwhile to stay doing my job. I like my job. My job is it's got the hours I need. It's got the flexibility that suits my life. That's really the most important thing about my job, is that it works for my life. Yeah, I don't even want to think about having a different job. It's just a scary prospect. Yeah. Well, peeps, after this color, we absolutely are done, because I don't have any other colors out at the moment, and I'm tired. I've been working all night. I only got about 4 hours of sleep yesterday. I missed a couple of bees. Ooh, and they're just the right size for this one. Perfect. Okay. All right. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I can't even go to sleep yet, not till this afternoon. But anyways, I'm going to end this very soon. I've got the last dots going down here now. I want to tell you all, if you've stuck it out with me through the end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're awesome. That's really cool. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you in the next one. All right, much love. Bye.